What up, what up, what up? Welcome to yet another episode of the Ugly Money Podcast. It's a Monday.
That ugly money.
Special edition.
That ugly money.
This episode being brought to you by Goliath Phallus Elixir, the #1 natural male enhancement product in the world. On average, men last, twice as long to 3 times as long while they on that Goliath. Go from gummy bear to grizzly bear. Go from teddy bear to big bear. Go from zero to hero with Goliath Phallus Elixir, the #1 natural male enhancement product in the country. Y'all know what I need y'all to do before we get this show started. I need y'all to drop them cities and locations and hit that like button. Don't you love it when fathers tell daughters to do things and they don't listen and it backfires?
That ugly money.
Mute the TV. Hit that like button, gentlemen. What we doing? Let me see who's in here. Oh, man, it's a good one. It's a good time to be alive. We got a lot of things to talk about, and I'm slick triggered.
That ugly money.
I'm triggered at a lot of things that's going on in the world, and I want to talk about it today with you guys. So hopefully, remember, all super chats will be read and discussed in full. So if you got something to say, go ahead and say it with a super chat, and we'll get right to it. Shouts out Mississippi on the check-in. Tennille, Georgia's on the check-in.
That ugly money.
Houston, Texas is on the check-in.
That ugly money.
Good evening, Florida is on the check-in.
That ugly money.
Drop them cities and locations in the chat right now. Remember, all super chats will be read and discussed in full.
That ugly money.
Big shouts out to Frenchie Smiles. If you haven't noticed, it's one of them days.
That ugly money.
I'm looking extremely Gucci manish.
That ugly money.
Keep going, hit that like button. Mobile, Alabama's on the check-in. Jay Jones, what's up? Queensland, Australia's on the check-in. Check it in. Rochester, New York, 655-585.
That ugly money.
Who is there? Okay, let's get it, man.
That ugly money.
See, we about to drop this ugly money string. I need it. Let's get it.
That ugly money.
I need multiple streams of income. God damn it, I keep on making kids.
That ugly money.
Hey, man, keep on hitting that like button. Today, I have some special guests that I'm extremely excited to introduce, who have stopped by. And we're going to be doing a lot more of this because, what I want to do is I want to give you guys, consistent content from a traditional man, an alpha man, a real man type of energy, but also to hear from some of the women that we may find attractive.
That ugly money.
To my left.
That ugly money.
She's back in town. Go ahead and introduce yourself, baby, and tell them who you are.
Hey, it's Shay Nitty, or LaShay. That's how y'all know me.
And Miss Shay, where can they follow you? Are you changing the cameras from her?
You can follow me at No Slack Off for my self-growth, or Shay Nitty Live TV for my music and my modeling and my twerking.
Ooh, music, modeling, and twerking.
That ugly money.
It's beautiful.
That ugly money.
Self-growth, music, modeling, and twerking.
That ugly money.
It's like me saying,
That ugly money.
you can follow me for religious tips,
That ugly money.
porn,
That ugly.
drug dealing,
That ugly money.
and overall ratchet stuff.
That ugly money.
Oh, Marshall, Texas is in the building. What's up, my Texas?
That ugly money.
I love this show. I love my job, gentlemen. All the way to my left, she's back, ladies and gentlemen. She done got that podcast bug, and she done took off with it. Go ahead and introduce yourself one time, baby.
What's up, y'all? It's Yellow Mommy back again. I'm tired. I was working out today, door dashing. I walked the Stone Mountain. I'm tired.
I saw you walking that Stone Mountain today.
He called me last minute, but I'm here.
I saw you. Yeah, I could have made it with you on that one, but I drive to Stone Mountain and I drive back home. So how was the walk up the mountain?
Well, it wasn't as bad as the first time.
You walked up the mountain twice.
My producer, he made me go up there he went up there 6 times. He was out there since 7:30.
Oh, he on steroids. Okay, shouts out to him.
He crazy as hell.
Shouts out to him. He Billy Blanks. He Tybo. Okay.
By 2, I walked all the way up there, walked back down, walked all the way up, and I was done. That was it for me.
Okay. Well, let's get it. You gotta stay fit.
Ugly money.
You gotta stay fit. Shamira, let's get that that 2 camera. Let's get that kind of like straightened out. You feel what I'm saying? If you could, and come and zoom in on it.
That ugly money.
Oh man. Well, congratulations on making it up the mountain. You know, some of us never make it up there one time, let alone 3. Okay, Shay, have you ever walked Stone
Some of
Mountain?
us do not know about the mountain.
Yeah.
I think it's all stones out there.
Well, you know, Stone Mountain is where like the KKK was created. They say it's like it's actually a very historical place.
Maybe that's why we think it's stoned, because that's what they were doing out there.
Lynch Mountain, Negro Mountain.
Yeah,
I don't know, but shouts out. You know, I think it's beautiful that a place that had so much hatred in the past is now a place where niggas can go up and down the hip mountain in peace. So, we won.
That ugly money.
So we got a lot of things to talk about. A lot of things going on in the world. And, you know, I really want to know you guys' honest opinion on certain things. And I'm going to weigh in on things as well. Gentlemen, if any topic that you want us to discuss on the show, please hit it with a super chat. We will get right to it. Shay Nitty is here and Yellow Mommy is here live on the Ugly Money Podcast. So I guess the first thing, Kevin Gates is allegedly married to Brittany Renner. Now, for those that don't know who Brittany Renner is, she is a professional baby mama. She's a baby mama for PJ Washington. She was one of the girls that was known to, you know, take copious amounts of money on child support. And she's been known to hop from ball player to rapper. She's been around the block a couple of times. She's pretty known. Some would compare her to maybe like a new age Cat Stacks, if you remember that kind of stuff, or a new age Superhead. Brittany Renner is known for her sexual antics with powerful and rich and affluent men. All right.
That ugly money.
I'm trying to say it in a nice way.
That ugly money.
So it is alleged that she has now turned Muslim. Is wearing the Muslim hairdress, the full. I don't even know how to. I don't know what is it pronounced as. When they wear a hijab. A hijab. She got the Muslim clothes on. She got the loose fitting clothes. She got the thing over her head, you know. And she has taken a vow of submission, and she's submissive, and she's claiming that she is a changed woman. To the point where she has landed Kevin Gates. And they were recently on the red carpet for the Basketball Wives show, which I think is interesting because she's a basketball baby mama. And, you know, she flashed the ring. And it's been alleged that her and Kevin got married right before the red carpet ceremony. So I guess the first question that I want to ask is, can a man turn a hoe into a housewife?
I knew you was going to say that.
Anybody that wants to go first?
You want me to go first? You want to go first? I'll let you go first. Okay. Well, if you could turn a hoe into a housewife, you're an amazing man. That's all I got to say, because some people can change for other people. Like, people gonna change for who they want. You can do everything in the world. You can provide for a woman mentally. You can provide for a woman financially, and that's still not gonna change her unless she want to be changed.
So you're saying that you can't in turn. You have to be an amazing man to turn. I mean, I would think that Kevin Gates is an amazing person. Maybe
he is. I do love Kevin Gates. I do. I love how.
So it's highly unlikely.
I mean, that's if she wants to change for him. That's if she wants to change.
I mean, do you think
she could be playing a role right now and playing all this Muslim stuff? But one, I hope she's not playing religion. That's one thing I hope she's not doing. Okay. But we just gotta wait and see if it's gonna last.
Yeah. Do you think that she is changing for Kevin, or is she changing for what Kevin can bring to her life?
For what he can bring to her life. That's what I think. That's what it sounds like. Right. Not trying to be judgmental, but that's exactly what it sounds like. If she's going from rapper to basketball player, She looking for a trick. She looking for a trick.
So you think that Brittany Renner is in turn gaming Kevin Gates?
I hope not, but that would sound like to me. That's what it sound like to me.
That ugly money.
You ain't far off from what I'm thinking.
That ugly money.
You know what I'm saying?
That ugly.
Do I think it's good for publicity? Kevin Gates has been known to do certain things for publicity, though. You know, Kevin Gates, if you recall, you know, he was rapping for forever, but he really got popping when he kind of had the controversial statement about him eating booty.
Yeah.
You know, he was one of the first public booty
eating that booty like groceries.
Yeah,
He was a thing.
Yeah, he was one of the first guys that was, you know, widely talked about for eating booty. And so, you know, that kind of catapulted his career, and then people started listening to his music. I guess I don't know if for sure if this is another plot, another rollout, because he did just drop an album, or is this truly genuine love? Go ahead, Shay.
Okay, so my view off of meeting a few Muslim women since I came back to the A and realizing some things, like if she went ahead and took the test to become a full Muslim woman and she can only deal with that one man, then that's good for her to do that, and maybe that's why she married so instantly.
Right.
Because once you take that, you cannot just naturally go outside like that no more without that main man by your side. So she had to have the first man that she's gonna be okay with still being that hoe for. Now, even though she puts on that hoe job, that don't take the hoe out of her. She's still a hoe, just now a religious hoe.
Hey!
He needs a sponsor, you dig? And now Kevin Gates is going to sponsor her to be his religious hoe because he's religious.
Right.
And on top of that, he's probably did a prenup. You dig? Because I'm not going to sponsor a religious hoe without letting her know she's going to leave the same way she came in.
So he's basically, he hasn't exactly turned a hoe to a housewife. He's turned a hoe to a religious hoe.
Yeah, like he turned a hoe into a keeper. You know what I'm saying? Like he can keep her until he's done with her. You know, just because you get married does not make you're a keeper instantly, okay? Like, wife is what y'all call each other, wife and husband. Now, if your husband never called you wife and called you keeper, were you still a wife? That's just a word. You're a keeper. She's a keeper.
Hey, man. Remember, all super chats will be read and discussed in full. This is an interesting topic.
Ugly money.
I thought about what I would say about this all day, right? When I saw her flash the ring and things of that nature. And first and foremost, make no mistake, I'm happy for anybody that's happy. You know, if hey, brother, if you want to marry a goat, if that's what makes you happy, that's what makes you happy. But I cannot help but to think that this can't be genuine, or it has to make some kind of business sense. Because here you go, you have this affluent man that's extremely successful, a multi-platinum recording artist, a very talented man, and given Brittany Renner in her own right has been successful in the things that she's done, whatever that may be.
What has she done?
Right, the shit she doing now, right?
Is his ex Muslim?
I don't think that RICO was Muslim.
Okay, I'll say that when it comes to the Muslim community, what I have learned is when you have gone fully, it's hard to continue up a connection or a situationship with you're a male, a woman who's not, per se. So for his best benefit, the fact that he caught a hoe that's interested in him, willing to get married, he can make so much more money now because of what he's allowed to do religiously, having a wife, compared to him not being able to do that religiously when you're with a woman that is not of your tradition. That's right there, I mean, a line.
We trying to put it together. If I had to bet $100 if Kevin Gates and Brittany Renner would last, I would bet against it. If my brother is happy, he's happy. But I definitely think that I would have, if I was in his inner circle, I would have advised him against it.
Even with a prenup?
Yeah. Bro, you got money, you got fame, you got clout. What the fuck you need shawty for? Respectfully. I mean, there's real deal women out here. There's real deal women that are really that. They're not playing it. They're not just making it for the Instagram. They're not wearing the hijab for whatever reason. And I'm not, I'm trying to not be judgmental or make assumptions. But at the end of the day, like baby, you was just on dick last year. You was just on, Brittany Renner, you was just on dick last year. Goddamn, milking niggas for goddamn child support. Now all of a sudden you done had this goddamn wild awakening and you done found Allah and wearing is she even black?
That ugly mother.
Of color? So now you done found a new religion, a new craft with a new nigga out of nowhere. And no, I just don't buy that bullshit. I believe that this young lady has latched on to her brother Kevin. Kevin, blink twice if you're okay. I think that she has taken him to the sunken place. She has did something to that man in the bedroom that has got that man hooked. And we need to let Kevin Gates free. I think that she is under his spell, the same spell that Kim Kardashian used to put on our brothers, the same spell that Madonna used to put on niggas, the same spell that a lot of these Caucasian women put on men. Yeah, he got the goddamn white bitch spell. She done put some of that shit on him, and I just think that Kevin, he may be emotionally distraught because of the situation with Drika not going the way it's going, and this is his way of coping with it. And she found him at a vulnerable place because there's with every real nigga morsel in my body, I don't want to believe that Kevin Gates is going to try to turn this hoe to a housewife, and that's my take.
That ugly
My
money.
question is, how long have they been dating?
She was just on dick last year.
That ugly money.
She was just on dick last year. She was just twerking on Charleston White last year. She was just.
It's May 5th.
Yeah, just last year. Last year she had a hot girl summer.
That was 5 months ago.
Yeah, she just. I mean, it just popped out like one week. She literally twerking on Charleston White on a goddamn podcast, grinding on niggas. The next week she got a hijab.
That ugly money.
Crazy.
You feel what I'm saying?
Crazy.
It's just like
Nah, but that's real. Muslim, yo. That
I just pray she ain't playing with the religion part. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
she does.
It's nothing to
as
play with.
and when women do go Muslim, they have the choice to take that test that puts them in it, and they can ride the fence for however long they want to and not take it, and still be given that vibe like they're Muslim, and they're truly not.
I would love to know if Brittany Renner has read the Quran a day in her life.
And took the test to become a full one. I forgot what it's called, y'all.
Right. You know what I mean? Wake up, Kevin. Blink twice if you need help, brother. Please get out the sunken space. Get out, Kevin. Get out.
If you need me to come
Get out
get
now.
you, just let me know. My Instagram is _YELLA3355.
Man, Kevin, man,
I'll fly to you.
Man, there's too many Keishas, Toyas, Tashas, Tiffany's, Shantiquels, Latifahs out here, brother, that would be everything that you need to be. And I don't want to sound like Dr. Umar. I'm just saying whatever make you happy, make you happy. I'm not exactly against interracial dating. I'm just saying, Kevin, like, brother, God damn, it's one thing, goddamn, you going over there to the gray skins, but it's another thing, goddamn, when you know she a straight up 304. And you know that when this goes wrong, she's going to extort you for everything. Look what she did.
Right.
You are no different than the last nigga, bro. She fucking you the same way she fucked them basketball players, brother. So when you get her pregnant and she got your kid, you don't think she gonna milk you for everything you got, just like them basketball players, brother? And I just sometimes I see brothers that get with these women. I never understood how a man can deal with a woman seriously that is just fucking over her baby daddy. Don't you understand that you're the next in line? If you know this woman is purposely financially abusing her child's father, you know this nigga only make $2,000 a month. This bitch got him on $2,500 a month child support. That nigga negative $500 every month. She don't give a fuck. She go get her nails, her hair done, and everything else, pop pussy, and get Don Casamigos and Don Julio margaritas with the rest of that money. And you gonna sit there and draw it down and act like you gonna try to build something with Shawty. Bruh, you the next nigga in her line.
That ugly money.
It's the same way with women, though. On the flip side, how the hell we women gonna be sleeping with a nigga that ain't taking care of kids? You know this nigga a deadbeat. You know this nigga ain't trying to see his child for forever. You know this nigga ain't never goddamn around, never trying to be in their life, never trying to send them no money, nothing. And you over this bitch just sucking this nigga dick, knowing he ain't taking care of his business. You part of the problem. And then gets mad when he goddamn you get pregnant and nigga dip out.
Or the baby mama trying to get into it with you because you ain't telling the man step up like.
And so I just think that, you know, it's the same toxic cycle. And it's just like, brother, if you haven't learned anything from P.J. Washington's, trials and tribulations, brother, at least Kevin Gates, wake up. And then he got the nerve. And this is where Kevin, I gotta admit, brother, I'm confused.
That ugly money.
Because you had the audacity to sit there and say that you don't like the way Savannah James looks at LeBron, but you like the way that them white women look at LeBron, a man that is a known great father, a husband, has never been in any scandal, and one of the GOATs of this goddamn generation and of his game, and you want to criticize Savannah James for the way she looks at her husband, but you over here sleeping with a goddamn harlots. Ain't nobody goddamn popping out saying that they smashed Savannah James, bro.
That ugly money.
Right. Gates, I'm being real with you, brother. I fuck with you, but hey, bro, I gotta hold you accountable.
That ugly money.
How are you gonna sit here and criticize a grown man, a married man and women that have never had any scandals or anything on their name, any smut on their rep, and you talking about the way that this woman looks at her man? But you over here cuffing a hoe.
That ugly money.
You talking about the way Savannah James looks at LeBron.
That ugly money.
You saying that the white women look at LeBron better.
That ugly money.
Well, I'm talking about the way Brittany Renner looks at you.
That ugly money.
She look at all the other niggas on the basketball team better. So maybe LeBron James should pull up to your next goddamn concert, Kevin Gates, front row with Savannah. Since you want to pop up at the Laker game. Kevin Gates, I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass, Gates.
That ugly money.
You disappointed me, brother.
That ugly money.
I pray this is some kind of goddamn rollout. I pray that this is some kind of goddamn marketing scheme. But I just don't understand this. And real niggas, we need answers, Gates.
That ugly money.
I understand if you're not going to follow me after this. Hey, it is what it is, Gates. I'm still going to rock your music. I still think you know what I'm saying, amazing artist. But goddamn it, brother, this shit don't make no sense, and I'm going to hold you accountable. You ain't got no goddamn business talking about the goddamn King James family.
That ugly money.
When you over there rolling around in them goddamn dirt.
That ugly money.
That's the pot calling the kettle black.
That ugly money.
I'm triggered, man. I don't get triggered on men a lot.
Triggered.
That hurt my feelings, man. That hurt my feelings. Damn.
I heard it hurt.
She must got some crazy box, though. Hey, that motherfucker must got that shit.
She doing whatever he
She
ate.
eating his groceries. That's it. They eating each other groceries.
Everything.
She might be buying some of his groceries too. We don't know that.
Is that what
she
it
may
is?
Be spoiling him.
Is that how these women get these men to just lock in with unreasonable thought processes? Is it in the groceries? Is that what it is?
I'm gonna think so.
You know what I'm saying? Because I see a lot of these guys deal with these women with these checker pasts. And I'm like, why these all the affluent, powerful men want to fuck on the same women? Like, what the fuck does she got? Bro, there's billions. Bro, once you get to the point of becoming famous and rich, your selection of women is huge. It's endless. Why don't you just go get a good chick? Why did you want to go sit there and go get this last rapper's baby mama or this last basketball player's baby? Bro, you can go get you something fresh off the block with a low body count, no kid, whatever. You get whoever you want. I never understood, why do men of affluence and power tend to date the same women?
I have wondered that as well. I have wondered that as well. Men.
Y'all don't have an answer for that?
I don't. All I know is they looking at the body.
Right.
They're being lustful. And that's all I could think of.
Like Anthony Edwards got Lil Baby's baby mama pregnant. She's also somebody else's baby mama too. I keep on forgetting who. She got a baby by somebody else too. So she got a baby by a little baby, and it's like baby by somebody else. I forgot who it is. And now Anthony Davis got a baby. I mean, Anthony Edwards. I'm sorry. My bad, AD. I ain't meaning to bring you into this. Anthony Edwards got a baby by her. Same situation with like Ari, you know what I'm saying? Given, she was G Herbo baby mama. Now she with Moneybagg. Like, why is it that in that circle of rappers, affluent, famous men, they seem to recycle these women?
Ari is smart though. I ain't gonna care.
No, I ain't saying nothing bad about Ari.
I know you ain't saying nothing bad, but I'm saying she's smart because in this situation versus Kevin Gates, she ain't finna marry Moneybagg, so his baby mom's can take her money from child support. She ain't finna do no shit like that. Now Kevin Gates, I don't know what you thinking. I don't know what you thinking at all.
Cause like, I look at people like Jada Waiter, right? And Jada Waiter's.
By the tea.
Jada Waiter is nice. You know what I'm saying? I see Jada. Hey, but when I think about getting on the top of that mountain, when I finally get to that time where Jada Waiter pays me that much attention, am I gonna go for Jada Waiter, or am I gonna make my own Jada Waiter? You see what I'm saying?
I hope you make your own.
Right, like because she gonna forever be Lil Baby's baby mama.
Maybe it's like, you know how like guys want to go somewhere and they don't want to be by themselves. They want to be with the crew. Some guys want to do that. A lot of boss guys, they're like, you know what, I'll watch the crew from where I'm at. But you got those other guys and they're all about the crew. So if two niggas done had her, she's now for the crew. And
why are you going around cuffing the goddamn work?
Well, these men didn't learn how to not.
At this point, she a cheerleader. She for the team. Why is you going home with the cheerleader? Like, I understand, you smash and dash, do what you do. Hey, yeah. Okay, cool. But why is you cuffing it?
I think the influences of the men that have gotten in trouble that did not cuff these women and did parties and dates and late nights, they're, in trouble by the government and these women and how they went at night. So now when you cuff her, it's like, we were together that night. That was my bitch. And what can she say? That her main guy that she was in a committed relationship with did something to her? They just cleared that right there. They don't have to worry about that now.
So it's a political plot.
It has to be.
I just never understood it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, bro, there's Shay Nitties in the world. There's Yellow Mommies in the world. Goddamn, Kevin. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, there's tons of beautiful women in the world. Like, why do you gotta go get another affluent nigga work? It's just weird to me. If anything, I'm gonna go down to goddamn Moss Point, Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Or goddamn Anniston, Alabama.
I'm going to Maine.
Or one of them small towns like Emporia, Virginia. Tennille, Georgia. The Low Country in South Carolina. I'm gonna give me a country bad motherfucker that don't nobody know, that don't know much about nothing, and goddamn it, and all she wanna goddamn do is be up under me. You see what I'm saying? She might have had one or two, three bodies, her high school sweetheart or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And just build with a good chick. Why the hell would I want to go get the bitch that every time the rapper come into town, she with him? I never forget when I used to live in Augusta, Georgia, we used to throw parties, we used to throw events and bring artists there, right? And I'm not going to say no names, but there was a group of girls that whenever we brought an artist with, they were when we were ready to take the artist back to the airport the next day, they were always at the hotel with them. Never failed. From, I ain't going to say the rappers' names, but every single rapper we brought, and we done brought everybody. From Gucci to Gotti to Juvie to, this is everybody that was popping in 2013, 2014. And this particular women would always be with the rappers when they would come to the city. But I never saw those women with them rappers when I saw them outside the city. And see, that's one thing. These niggas taking these hoes outside the city. I understand, bro. You in Birmingham, Alabama. You got it. That thick motherfucker right there. Hey, cool. You gonna take her down through there. But don't nobody say goddamn fly the bitch back to New Orleans, bro. and put her in the house, bro. Now you're putting a ring on her, bro. Like, bro, you understand that that's everybody work that come through this town? You just the sucker that goddamn cuffed it? I don't know what Kevin Gates is on. I am a fan of his music, but I do not understand this. I don't agree with how he's moving. I don't like the way that he came at LeBron. I think he was just, he really wasn't minding his business or whatever. And so now we got to mind your business, Kevin. I don't like what he said about LeBron and Savannah, especially when you're dealing with what you're dealing with. And then the fact that you pop up at the Laker games courtside, like you trying to start something. You trying to start a narrative. But, bro, popping out with Brittany Renner, it's crazy work, bro. You ain't winning with that.
That ugly money.
Gentlemen, get them likes up right now. We are live on the Ugly Money Podcast. Yellow Mommy is here. Shay Nitty is here. Remember, all super chats will be read and discussed in full.
That ugly money.
Ah, man.
That ugly money.
So, on another note, there's been an ongoing debate. Could 100 men beat one gorilla? That's been one of the biggest debates online right now. And I want to know, if 100 niggas could beat one gorilla, what you think, Yellow Mommy?
It need to be 100 niggas versus they self, because they not even winning against they self. Fight them demons.
That ugly money.
Talk about the gorilla, fight them demons.
He triggered.
I'm gonna piss y'all off every time I get on here.
Oh Lord! So why do these 100 niggas need to fight themselves?
Because they out here, they out here just trying to get into everything. Like, some men just want to live for women. Some men live for an image. Some men live for themselves. But all of them have problems on the inside that they don't even realize, and they project it on women. So a gorilla ain't gonna do nothing but beat your ass. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So you think the niggas ain't gonna beat the gorilla?
They not gonna be shit. That gorilla gonna get them a hard ass hit like Yellow Mommy. Yellow Mommy be beating niggas' asses. I just say it.
That ugly money.
We do not support domestic violence on this platform.
Right.
Ugly money.
Not condone
The
it.
views and opinions of the guests of this platform are theirs and theirs alone. Ugly Money Podcast does not support domestic
We do not
violence.
condone it.
Ugly money.
So you got your money on the gorilla?
Yeah, I got my money on the gorilla.
Damn, bro. God damn, yo.
Yeah, they not even winning in life. How they gonna win against the gorilla? The hell?
All right, Shay Nitty. It's a gorilla outside. We having a cookout. It's 100 niggas over here. It's a gorilla that pop up out the woods. He get to beating his chest. Ooh, 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 ooh. He wants some barbecue. The niggas say no.
That's crazy.
He beat his chest some more. Ooh, 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 and try to take the barbecue. They get in the fight. Who you got your money on now? Niggas or the gorilla? 100 men or the gorilla?
It has to be the gorilla, because we already know 25% of the men is running. The other 25 went to go get their gat. Another 25 went to go save they women. And the other 25 was like, I got my fist was popping. You dig? So it's really 25 against one gorilla. And ask them, are they saving the food and the drink, or are they knocking that over to beat up the gorilla? That's gonna be the conundrum there, because I'm pretty sure they not about to waste that drink or that rib. They just ain't want to get to the gorilla in the first place. How they about to waste that? And don't let big booties bouncing on the side. They gonna come twerk on the gorilla, and ain't gonna be no fighting at all.
They got the money on the gorilla, bros.
That ugly money.
Well, I have. Go ahead.
Okay, the bean on their chest, the gorilla bean on their chest.
Right.
It's crazy because my brother, we just talked about this yesterday. He sent me a screenshot. It says that when gorillas beat on their chest, it's not to instigate beef. They're trying to avoid beef. So they're trying to make themselves look hard so you'll leave them alone. So that's why they beat on their chest.
Right.
And German scientists.
So the gorilla's scared.
I was stood on it. Yeah, they probably is scared, but I still wouldn't take no hit from no gorilla.
Okay.
I still would eat
They
try.
arms as big as yours.
They
but
said
bigger.
only one motherfucker took Harambe out. Long live Harambe, bro.
Ugly money.
I have a slightly different opinion, of course. I would put my bets on the men. I'm going to tell you why. Because gorillas are, they have bursts of speed and bursts of power. They're not exactly an endurance thing, And by the time, yes, the gorilla is going to probably kill off 20 to 30 niggas. But after a while, that gorilla is going to get tired. And them niggas is going to keep coming. And eventually, niggas is going to win. I believe that niggas is going to win. Now, we going to lose half of the niggas. But if 50 niggas take sacrifice, the other 50 niggas, by the time goddamn 10, 15 minutes, bro, 3 minutes of fighting is hard. That shit tiring. You ever been in a fight? It feel like it's forever. This shit lasted 30 seconds. Like, you talking 3 to 5 minutes of straight fighting, non-stop, and it's a nigga everywhere you go? That's hard. Like, the gorilla gonna get tired. That nigga hit back bigger than mine. I would be tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's 10 bitches trying to beat me up, like in the video I posted on my page, I'm gonna get tired. Them hoes eventually might get the best of me. Now, if the motherfucker get hitting me or whatever, yeah, I'm gonna knock a couple of them hoes out. But god damn it, after a while, my big ass gonna be tired and hear this bitch keep on hitting me with the stick. Keep on. So I got my money on niggas, man.
That ugly money.
I just think that men, we would have to work together. And that might be the problem.
So men would win the war, but not the fight.
You said what?
Men will win the war, but not the fight.
Man, we gonna beat that gorilla ass, bro. Me and my niggas will beat that gorilla ass. If the men are on one accord, I think that we could win.
Oh, yeah,
if the men, you know what I'm saying? If the men are not, and they like, nah, bro, go for the leg. Nah, nigga, go for the head. Hold on, bro, let them nigga go. We just gonna wait in the back.
They gonna start fighting each other. Because they can't figure out what to punch, what to grab, what to do. They gonna fight each other.
All right, now, I ain't gonna keep. I'm trying not to get triggered on her ass tonight, gentlemen. All right, she keep on taking shots at us, goddamn, push the other button on her ass.
That ugly money.
We'll see, man. We gotta have some kind of scientific explanation for that. That's a good ass question, though. You know what I'm saying? I believe if men work together, yes, they can beat the gorilla. But if niggas is on what they on or whatever by themselves, solo dolo, just like with anything in life, no, you're not gonna be as powerful by yourself. You know, a team effort, you can move mountains, and that's just a key of life. You know, success is a team sport. Right. So if you want to be successful at the gorilla, at beating the gorilla, niggas work together, not against each other. Now, if y'all all working against each other, then that gorilla gets real powerful all of a sudden. But goddamn it, if 100 niggas is moving at the same time, on the same type of time, on the same type of energy, and the same plan, yeah, that gorilla don't stand a chance. But you right. So
right.
We nah, nigga, I'm a Crip. You a blood, nigga. I ain't fucking with that gorilla, nigga. That shit ain't do nothing with us, bro.
That ugly money.
The body structure of a gorilla will terrify you. Yeah, I mean, them bitches big.
That ugly money.
But they short, though. They like short, fat niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm taller than a gorilla. Gorilla like 4'5".
If you in the 100-man group, then half of them will stay for sure. Okay.
Hey man,
they gonna put you on the front line for sure. They like, yo, money, so your security, bro.
Appreciate it. She said, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got them.
If we had some leadership, I think we could take it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gonna lead them.
But you're right. It's always gonna be one nigga that's gonna fuck some shit up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga think he too smart.
Yeah, we just gotta trip that nigga.
We don't need it. We need to lure the gorilla outside of the woods. Shut your dumb ass up, nigga. We already said what we was gonna do, bro.
Probably 50 of them gonna start running before y'all even get a chance to fight.
Oh God! At least 10 of them got blood and some drink.
And you gotta understand, whoever run,
not healthy.
It's the same thing in real life. If you getting jumped and your nigga run, that's your next fight. After you get finished getting jumped, the next fight is that nigga. Oh boy, we go out somewhere and you my partner, and them boys try to jump on me, and you don't jump in. Oh, you my next fight. As soon as I leave, as soon as I get about this shit, bloody nose, busted lip, black eyed, and everything. Hey, boy, I'm going wherever you at. Hey, bro, come on, give me my one.
That ugly money.
I done did that shit before. Man, never forget. I don't tell this story. I don't know if I was, fuck it, who cares? I never forget, man. I was probably 19, 20 years old. I was in college. And it was some rap beef. I used to rap back then. So it was some rap beef. And this particular young man, he had put out a song about, he dissed me and I dissed him back, but I kind of dissed him real good. I've been petty for years. So he comes back with another song after I had dissed him, and he talked about my mama. And some niggas don't play by their mama. So, I said, hey, bro, I remember I called him. I had to call her grandma's house. This is a long time ago. We ain't had a cell phone. I said, hey, bro, where you at? I want my one. That's what we used to call it. I want my one. And he like, you can get it. You can get it. I'm at grandma. You know where I'm at? I'm in Carson, cool. I'm in Carson. I said, all right, cool. We on the way over there. So I go grab one of my partner and my other partner. I grabbed two of my partners. Well, one partner, he had a pistol. And the other partner, he was supposed to just watch my back. Now, the other partner was in the pistol. He stayed in the car. And I said, hey, if them niggas got pistol, we got a pistol on waiting or whatever, but I want to fight this nigga. I want to beat this nigga ass. So this is back in the day when you could get a one-on-one fight off. So anyway, me and my one other partner, we walked down there. We walked down to the house or whatever. He come out with his two partners, right? It seemed like one of his partners had a pistol, and he had a little partner with him. So we walked down, and he said, because he was at a grandma's house. He said, let's go up the street. We can't do this shit in front of grandma's house.
Grandma would be so that.
Right? Can't do this shit in front of grandma's house.
Oh, y'all mama.
So we go down the street, right? Walk about maybe 20, 30 feet down the street. He start talking. Nah, nigga, I don't want to talk. I want to fight. I'm just saying, bro. Nah, fuck that. I hit his ass.
That ugly money.
I stuck him straight up. Nigga fell in the ditch. Boom. He fell in the ditch. When he fall in the ditch, I get on top of his ass. And I'm just beating the shit out of him right here. Boom, boom, boom. Like literally like a gorilla. Right? Because that's how I used to fight. Nigga, I'm going to get you on the ground. I'm going to pound the shit out your ass. It's going to be quick. Because I ain't got a lot of stamina. I ain't about to be boxing with your ass. I know I'm bigger than you. Well, he was a big nigga too. But you know what I'm saying? If I get you on the ground, you ain't going to be able to fuck with me. Because you on your back, I'm going to beat the shit out you. So I'm pounding this nigga face. And I start feeling. Because when you in a fight, your adrenaline rushing. I start feeling. In the back of my head, right? It's like a little. And I'm feeling it, but I ain't paying no attention because I'm just focused on beating this nigga head. And then I kind of look up and the nigga hit me. Boom. Again, in my face. When I looked up, he was right there. Boom. And I said, Fred, get these niggas off me, cuz.
That ugly money.
My nigga Fred went over there and said, hey, bro, chill out, bro. Chill out. Wait a minute, Fred. Hold on. I'm beating this nigga ass. This other nigga done hit me while I'm beating his ass. And all you got to tell this nigga is chill out. Oh, we fighting after this.
That ugly money.
In my book, I got jumped. In my book, he got 3-4 licks off on me in my head, and you mean to tell me all you got to say is chill out? Nah, nigga, you supposed to haul off on this nigga. So anyway, after we got done, because after a fight, that's one thing we do like about back then. You have more respect for a person after you fight them most of the time. It's just like, at least you ain't a pussy. You bled, I bled. Okay, we fought about it. All right, cool. We squashed it right there. He's like, all right, bro, shit, I ain't mean to comment your mama like that, bro, for real. I'm like, all right, bro, it's cool. I just got to stand up for my people. All right, it is what it is. Boom. We get back in the car. We riding up Richmond because, I just want to fight. Shit, I'm feeling good. We riding up to Richmond. About 10 minutes later, my goddamn head started motherfucking hurting a little bit, right? And I was like, man, why the back of my head start pounding? I'm like, man, why my head hurting? That nigga ain't hit me. I said, that nigga ain't hit me at all. Like, I hit the nigga, he fell in the ditch. I hit his ass in the ditch. Why is my head hurting like I got a headache? And then my goddamn eyes, like my temple started swelling up a little bit. And I'm like, hey, Fred, that nigga hit me. He's like, yeah, bro, I tell him to chill out.
That ugly money.
I was like, bro, you mean to tell me that this nigga done hit me while I'm fighting his partner and you ain't hit him? I told him to chill, bro.
That ugly money.
I was quiet for like the next 15 minutes. I ain't say nothing. We got to Richmond. I say, hey, brother, when we got out the car, I say, listen, bro, either you gonna fight me right here or your ass gonna find a way home. We was about an hour away from home. He ain't want to fight me. We left his ass. We left his ass.
That ugly money.
Anyway, that's my story time for today. Let's move forward. They talking shit about y'all in the comments. They say they on their phone. Tell them, dog. I told them stop reading the comments, gentlemen. Remember, all super chats will be read and discussed in full. Shay Nitty is here. Yellow Mommy is here. Let's move forward.
That ugly money.
I love you, Fred. I love you, nigga.
That ugly money.
You cool now, you know what I'm saying? I love you. I love you.
That ugly money.
I was some pussy shit, though, boy.
That ugly.
It was like 20 years ago. Shit, I never forgave him.
That ugly money.
Now, let's move forward. Kanye West has recently went on a rant on Twitter saying that he gave fellatio to his 14-year-old cousin, to his cousin, and up to the age of he was 14.
I don't know what that word means.
Fellatio, head. He was giving his male cousin head up to the age of 14. And he also said at one point in time he thought he was gay, but he grew out of it. Yellow Mommy, can a man grow out of being gay?
I've seen people say that they're delivered. It's crazy that we talk about this because you caught me off guard the last time you said it. But I don't know, maybe. That I done seen a few gay people say they done tried some pussy and they was like, okay, I'm gonna go this way. But I don't know. I feel like eventually you gonna probably be like, okay, I miss doing what I used to do and let me get that feeling again. Or either you gonna talk to your lady, try to add it in or something like that. Now it'd be different if you with somebody and they accept it. But as far as you change it and then you going back, I don't know about that.
Oh.
I don't know.
So, like, can you ungay yourself as a man?
As a man? I don't know. Once you gay to me, you gay forever. Like, if I hit...
And no disrespect to gay people, hey, you know what I'm saying?
No disrespect. I love gay people, don't get me wrong. But once you suck dick, I hear that you done suck some dick. Bitch, you sucking dick all your life. Like, until you're dead to me, like...
Free game. That ugly money.
Oh, man.
I can't. Just imagine waking up to a nigga that done sucked dick before, like, and everybody know that he sucked dick, but he's saying he ain't gay. How would you feel?
Shay Nitty.
Like, what?
Can a man ungay himself?
Okay, so... If the man know what he's doing is gay, then no. If the man does not know what that action is and is considered gay because, you know, in his story, that's called something else. You feel me? Because it's age limits. So that's called a whole different scenario. And at that moment, him not knowing what that is, he grows up and finds out what that is. He's like, okay, well, let me see if I like what I know that is now. Oh, I don't like what I know that is now. Well, I'm going to go back to the time when I didn't know what that was. These were just actions I was indulging in that I didn't even ask to indulge in. So I'm going to take away the privilege to indulge in them. Then you have the other scenario where maybe that kid saw it going on, didn't know, or the grown up didn't know what those was called and indulge in them, and then was like, oh, this is what this called? Well, let me put this in the background. But then that same guy is like, he may date females who like bisexual men, and then also...
It sounds like you making a lot of excuses for these niggas.
Oh, no, these are facts. These is facts for men, though. You feel me? And also, like... that when he likes that action of gayness, you see him develop more femininity of gayness within his system.
Right.
He'll stand a certain kind of way. And he'll talk about another gay man standing that same way if he's not an open gay man. And that is one radar strike. Like, when men hide that, they can never change. When men show that, they don't want to change. And when men don't know that, they going to try to change.
Okay. I like that. That shit sound good. That ugly money. Now, back to the question, though.
They know what that is.
But back to the question.
People know.
Can I simplify it for us common thinking people? Can a nigga out-gay himself?
Hell
If he don't know he gay.
Hell no.
You
Not
say
Kevin
no,
Gates.
and you say
not Kevin Gates, but Kanye West with his situation, I feel like that is different, like she said, because
he was young.
He was young. And
So
he
at
probably
14
was
years old, did you know the difference between heterosexual and homosexual activity?
No.
Well, I did.
A freshman in high school?
Right, like you're a freshman in high school. I was around a lot of people that talked about that. Like, it was people at my school, they was intimate at the age of 13, like in middle school, 6th grade.
Right.
I didn't lose my virginity until I was like in 11th grade, 16 or something like
Congratulations.
that. Congratulations.
Facts.
Me too.
Man, I got pregnant a year later. So that ain't no congratulations.
Tragic.
So you definitely knew the difference then.
Yeah, I knew the difference, but like,
I just don't see a high school freshman not knowing the difference between gay and straight stuff.
right, because you were surrounded by too much, you exposed by too much in the school. Like, you can't go to school to be in a safe haven because you're going to hear a lot of people talking about different things.
Right.
That's all they talk about. People on the stairway fucking, people getting trains ran on. Like, that's all I heard in high school and middle school. Like, we young as hell and y'all doing this shit. So I had no choice but to learn about it and to know about it.
Because when I was in middle school, I had a girlfriend. I never thought to have a boyfriend.
I was cutting people hair in middle school and going to ISS.
See what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. I mean, at 14 years old, I could understand 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 maybe, right? But you 14 now.
Yeah.
You 2 years away from driving.
Are you from New York?
Man, ain't goddamn, didn't Dwayne Wade's son change his or whatever at 14? He knew he was gay at 14. So how can Kanye West?
But that's probably how he knew he was not.
No, he still dressed up like a little girl.
Well, Kanye, I mean, maybe he's saying that he not y'all, like with y'all type of, like he not gay, you know what I'm saying? Like flamboyant, you know, stuff like that. He's more of like feminine. He grew out of.
Hey, Kanye West, you gay as fuck. I'ma just call it what it is. Hey, Kanye, you zesty as hell. And some things you need to keep to yourself, brother. And there's nothing wrong with being zesty, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just stand on that. Well, you know, certain things you might want to keep to yourself, brother. You know what I mean? I don't know what you got going on. But Kanye, come back, bro. You was immensely talented. You are one of the pillars in hip-hop. We love you, Kanye. We forgive your ass for all the stupid shit you do every single time. But Kanye, you could have kept that dumb shit to yourself, nigga. Somebody take the goddamn phone from Twitter or from Kanye. Get that Elon Musk. Delete that nigga ASAP. But sometimes niggas just need to shut the fuck up and live life. Half of the shit that go wrong with Kanye is Kanye's fault because Kanye want to say what Kanye want to say. Bro, won't nobody asking you that shit, bro. Won't nobody asking you, like, when you were 14, did you have any gay experiences with your cousin? That ugly money. No, nigga, you offered that shit to the world out of nowhere. That ugly money. Weird ass shit, Kanye. I'm still gonna bump your music, but bro, that ugly money. Sometimes, bro, you gotta, and this is the thing about some of these artists, bro. Who the fuck be around these niggas, bro? Like, who? I blame the niggas around him. Like, how you my partner and you allowing me? How you my partner and you allowing me to crash out? How you my partner and you not advising me against certain things? How you my spouse or my woman and you let me goddamn do these shits unless this nigga just totally rampage or total kamikaze, which I don't think so because all these niggas got people around them. Y'all some bitch ass niggas and y'all yes men. Because you sitting there letting this nigga say stupid shit that's gonna fuck up billions of dollars and millions of dollars or things that's gonna fucking tarnish his legacy. Bro, Kanye, bro, like you one of my favorite artists of all time. And I'm not saying that this makes it any different, but goddamn, nigga, we ain't need to hear all that, nigga. Make some beats and rap, nigga. Damn, we need some new shoes. Them last socks motherfuckers won't hit no shit. Them $20 shits won't. God damn, you need to focus on the goddamn bag, Kanye. You over here, goddamn, I don't know what the fuck going on with that boy. That ugly money. Bring Kanye back, man. Bring the old Kanye back. Hey, man, I need the polo rocking, backpack wearing, collar up, Louis Vuitton Don back. I don't know who this new nigga is. Trash bag wearing, goddamn rain boot drag, talking this shit, goddamn fashion and shit. You look like a goddamn redneck. Going hunting, coon hunting. Talking about this high fashion. I don't know, man. Kanye, we gonna forgive him. We always forget Kanye.
Right, that's what he said when he wrote it.
Yeah. We always forget. And he put it in the song. Talking about, like, bruh, if you got to do all that shit to sell records, retire, nigga. That ugly money. If you got to do that shit to sell records, Kanye, if you got to do that shit to move culture, Kanye, retire, my nigga. That ugly money. It's time to pack it up, my brother. That ugly money. You know what I'm saying? It's time to goddamn do that for world tour, nigga. And just chill out. Because if we get to the point where you start doing just stupid shit to tarnish your legacy, bro, retire, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go holler at Usher. Have him call Vegas for you. And perform the hits for the rest of the time in Vegas, dog. They'll give your ass $200,000 a night. You goddamn be straight. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna fuck that shit up by all this dumb shit you saying. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I think we smart enough to understand that Kanye West says certain things and does certain things to get our attention because he about to drop something. But when you get to the point of doing that, bro, like, bro, if that's what it's gonna take your ass to sell records, nigga, retire. You feel what I'm saying? Can you imagine that? You sitting there saying, yeah, well, I was eating my cousin booty till I was 14 to sell a record. You was committing incest to sell a record.
Right.
The hell?
Did he tell the full story of what happened?
Bro, he put it in the song.
What's the name of the song? I gotta go listen to that.
What was the name of the song? I forgot the name of that song. What was the name of that song, Shamar? Fact check that song.
Oh, he put it in a song?
Yes.
Oh.
Dave Blunt said when he recorded that song for Ye, his bro in the other room walked in and asked him, was he saying in the mic? And Dave Blunt told his brother that he was sorry, but it was Ye's fault. Yeah, man. I just don't I don't get it, bro. That ugly money. Yeah. Free Kanye, bro. I keep on getting disappointed by my heroes, bro. It's just like, damn, bro, like Bill Cosby. Then they got R. Kelly did it. I ain't gonna trip on that. Okay, R. Kelly did it, but they got Bill Cosby. Goddamn, R. Kelly, he did it. Okay, we know that. It was him in the video. We know that. Even though her parents pimped her and sent her there because it was, you know, we seen the video. I seen the video like everybody else back in the day. That was him. All right, he did it. Her parents knew about it, though. But still, R. Kelly, okay, he did it. Now you got, then they tried to get Russell Simmons. He dipped out on their ass. He went to Bali on them bitches like, yeah, but bitch ass nigga won't get me. And then they got Diddy. Okay, Diddy did it too. Goddamn fuck. Goddamn. That ugly money. But I don't think Diddy took no cat now. I don't think Diddy took no cat. I don't think Diddy took no cat.
All that baby oil he had.
Yeah, that's baby oil.
He was taking cat and.
You think he was taking it?
Cat and dog. Cat and dog.
I don't think Diddy. Okay, this check me out. Check me out. Let's have this conversation then. All right, this is the reason why I do not believe that Diddy had to take anything.
Beat it.
Because we have been around D-list celebrities that got a line of bitches on them, right? Like nobody ass niggas. Mm-hmm. Like these Atlanta locally famous niggas that really ain't got money or motion like that. They have a line of bitches waiting to give them some cat. Mm-hmm. This nigga is a billionaire. He don't got to take shit. He can pay for it. At the end, bitch, I'll give you put your pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1 million.
That ugly money.
See what I'm saying? Like, this nigga's Diddy. Like, you gotta understand, like, I went to Boosie's topless pool party coming up soon. Like, them girls be in there butt better ball naked. That Boosie is nigga rich. Diddy is rich. He don't gotta take shit. I know my belly hanging out. I don't give a fuck. Shit. Nothing. Thank you, though. That's why I'm saying, like, I've been around enough celebrities to know that when niggas is on tour and they get back to the hotel, it's going to be at least 10 to 15 girls that find out what a hotel where the rappers are staying, and they're going to be in the lobby. Every fucking time. Waiting to get chose. Trying to get to go up on the elevator with their rapper. Nigga ain't got to take shit. Them bitches be trying to give it away. And I just don't see this man taking anything. Now, did he do the freaking shit?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That ugly money.
Yeah. He did all that freaking shit.
That ugly.
Yes. Nigga did that freak shit.
That ugly money.
Did he a wild boy?
That ugly.
But he used me to tell me that this nigga had to goddamn tie this bitch down with handcuffs and drug her and all this shit to get some pussy. No. Bitch, 100,000, nigga, 10,000, nigga, $1,000 make a nigga cute to any bitch.
That
around these parts.
That ugly money.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got to do that much. You get a bitch $500 and some Don Julio.
That ugly money.
She ready to go. She thankful.
That ugly money.
So go ahead, give me your thought process. I know you don't disagree with me.
Okay, well, that do make sense that he don't have to take it, he could pay for it, or they just line it up for him. But as far as the sex slaves, like I watched a documentary and they were saying something about the parties they had sex slaves and stuff like that. I feel like that was non-consensual because some of them, they just look like they was under the influence, or either they just didn't want to be there, or they was being forced to be there.
How you gonna force somebody to be somewhere?
You can. That's possible. What you think they doing when they sex trafficking?
No, I understand that for sure. So you think that this nigga that's a billionaire, that can have any bitch on the south side pull up on him, gotta force a bitch?
At these
you can just book. You could call Molly World and book them hoes for $150.
That ugly money.
Hey, I need 20 bitches in lingerie with jelly beans on their nipples. I got $150 an hour. Them hoes coming.
That ugly money.
I ain't saying they fucking, but they coming. Nigga, book a bitch for $150. What is you talking about? Now if the bitch want to get a tip, she can goddamn take a little extra. But goddamn, for $150, the hoes is pulling off.
That ugly money.
I'm sorry. I love you, Molly Word. I just, you know, she does great casting work, by the way.
That ugly money.
Go ahead, Yella. I'm just trying to figure this out.
I don't know.
Nah, I want you to disagree with me.
I really feel like that it was non-consensual, because who finna go to some freak parties to have sex with everybody? Like, they was in there having orgies with it.
Have you ever heard of a place called Trapeze?
Yeah, I have.
Have you ever had a chance to go there?
I went and I saw everything.
Okay, so
but
hold on, I'm answering the question. What I'm saying is, if people are willing to go to a sex club to have sex with everybody and not get nothing, you don't think that people would go to a sex party and they getting paid and fuck everything?
We see. I don't know the history behind it all. It's not making make sense, but I'm still gonna.
I'm just saying. I
don't know the history behind everything. Like,
right.
I just feel like we really had to be there to know. Like, it's different perspectives on it for sure, but we really got to be there to know.
Okay, when you went to Trapeze, do you feel that some people might have been high and drunk?
They definitely was drinking.
Okay, they definitely was drinking and smoking.
But
hold on. So they were under the influence. Hold on. They were under the influence, drunk and inebriated, right? And during that time at this private sex club, people decided to have sex in whatever capacity that they wanted to have, right?
Yeah.
And it was no exactly money being exchanged, was it? Oh, okay.
That ugly money.
Sound like these hoes got a membership to the Diddy party. And over here want to lock Diddy up. Goddamn, you be all in Atlanta. You be all in Atlanta at the Diddy party, fucking for free, for some wings and goddamn salad and mozzarella stick. But goddamn, they want to lock that black man up. I ain't saying Diddy ain't a wild motherfucker. He a freaky ass nigga, but nowhere in the bylaws in the goddamn U.S. Constitution that say that thou shalt not be a freak. That nigga Diddy a freaky boy. Yes, I'm pretty sure he played with everything that is. But I don't think he took a goddamn thing. It's my opinion.
Yeah, we got two different opinions, but let me say this.
I'm listening.
It was already on my ass the last time. I do not participate in anything sexual when I go there. You go there, you get to choose if you want to go to the bed. You get to go to the bar, you get to eat food, you get to sit down, just relax.
Right.
Don't even think I was in there.
I ain't tripping. I mean, hey.
I'm just letting them know because they was on my ass last time.
It was on your ass. Okay. I ain't never been. My homegirl was telling me about it.
Yeah,
I ain't never
one
been.
time though.
It was cool.
It was some years ago.
It was cool.
It was cool.
How was some years ago and your ass is barely 21?
It don't even matter.
So you was in there. And the Diddy party comes out. So you mean to tell me that you was under the age of you were supposed to, and you wanted to go to the goddamn Diddy party and sneak in, and you would drink? You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't agree with it.
That ugly money.
All right, I'm not gonna post that clip. I'm not gonna post that clip. But do you see what I'm saying? Where nigga don't gotta. I don't think a nigga gotta take it. Them motherfuckers wanna be around that shit. You wanna be around the lit shit. Ooh, it's some rich niggas.
It is a lot of groupies out here. It is. That's why I be telling people, I'm not no groupie bitch. I don't give a fuck about your status, your fame, your money, your chains, no, none of that. Because even though I'm not where I want to be right now, I feel just the same as anybody that's a celebrity. Because at the end of the day, y'all are regular people. And y'all doing the same work that I'm doing, getting up every day, early mornings, late nights, just to get to where you at.
Right.
So I can never be no groupie bitch. I don't see how they do that shit.
I'll be a groupie for Oprah though.
You said for Oprah.
Yeah, I'll be a groupie for Oprah, man. All right, Shay Nitty. What is your thought process on what do you think Brother Diddy was doing? Because his trial just started today. So do you think that Brother Diddy was actually doing things that were illegal?
When it comes to like sex, I have no idea what is illegal nowadays. You dig what I'm saying? There's so much things going on. I would say I don't think he had to take anything. I definitely do choose that. I do say when they picking these women, I'm pretty sure they're not looking at their IDs when they pick them, and all the time, and that could be a factor.
I mean, did they look at her ID when she went to that club?
Probably not.
Hell no.
You feel me? So you know it. They not looking at.
We're not talking about any particular club, by the way. We're not talking about any particular club. We're just talking for instance, please. None of these club owners do not listen. We're not talking about any club. We're not trying to get nobody shut down. We are just speaking for instance. I want to make that disclaimer. It's all alleged. Everything that we're speaking about is alleged, and we're just stating our opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. Go ahead.
Right. And remember, all these places technically do not sell alcohol. So no one has to check ID.
Right.
You feel me? So, and then while they're inside, I'm just like, I'm pretty sure everybody wanted to do what they did. Though, like, seeing what the next slave is doing next to me and wondering if they got what I got is going to be the straw. And I'm not going to hold you that they got more than I got and didn't have to do as much as I did. I'm probably raising hell. You know what I'm saying? It's just, that's unfair slavemanship. Like,
I'm going to be real. It sounds like people are sore losers because they might have seen somebody get more money than them.
Fact.
And then now all of a sudden they butthurt about it.
Right.
I
Like,
agree.
okay, bitch, goddamn it, we booked, them folk booked you for $150. They gave her $1,500 and they gave her $15,000. Hey, bitch, you worth what you? Oh, I'm worth. I should have got $15,000 too. Bitch, you worth what you get, what you negotiate.
That's a $1,500 mindset. Because one thing you're never supposed to do is pay attention to somebody else's growth. When you sit up and watch somebody, you can't grow on your own. How can you do something and you're like, you're comparing your life to someone else's life? You don't know what nobody is going through, what nobody went through that it made them, mold them into the person that they are. Like, you really have to go through things to get somewhere, to build yourself up. Like, the stuff I do now, like me rapping, I'm shy as hell. I ain't gonna lie, I'm shy as hell. When I get up there, I don't give a fuck about no motherfucker in the room. Y'all watching a yellow show.
There you go.
Y'all watching a yellow show. Like, I don't give no fuck who better than me, who got more followers than me, fan base. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Y'all watching me. Like, y'all gotta stop this trying to see what somebody else doing. I can't watch no bitch. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Oh man, things we'll never know. Well, Diddy's trial starts today. Started today. He is accused of sex trafficking, which is basically flying bitches out for the purpose of sex. And we all know that
happens
a lot.
A lot. It's happening now.
Niggas didn't know that was a crime. You know what I'm saying? Girls will tell you to do it. Like, just send me a flight. Just fly me out. Like that. Like. It's kind of funny, right, that Diddy was dating Young Miami, who coined the phrase "flued out," and he actually gets arrested for fluing out bitches. It's crazy. Like, you know, and she coined the phrase "flued out," get flued out, but Diddy actually gets locked up for bitches getting flued out. Now, will he beat the case? We don't know. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? We don't know. Nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? We have to review the situation. But I will say this: as of late, when they've been locking up these rappers, they don't be having their shit together, because that Young Thug shit was a whole fiasco, and they really didn't have their ducks in a row. The whole goddamn court case was a freaking dog, you know, a pony show. It was a laughing stock, and I think that you know, he made the law enforcement look really stupid and incompetent. So hope for the law enforcement's sake, they better have his shit together. Because better believe Diddy got a nice power lawyer that's ready to chop their ass up. So this is going to be interesting to see. I'm going to be following the Diddy trial on this page, so make sure y'all tune in or whatever each and every goddamn day, because you know, never know when we got a Diddy update right now. So,
that ugly money.
Oh man, it's a good episode. See, I'm not really triggered this episode. I'm kicking it with my friends. Miss Yellow Mommy is here, ladies and gentlemen.
That ugly money.
Ms. Shay Nitty is here.
That ugly money.
All right, so speaking of RICO trials or whatever, because, you know, Atlanta just got finished with their whole RICO things. Basically, everybody got freed, right? They spent 3 years in the jails, and some people pleaded out, some people copped innocent cop pleas, and some people just, like my brother Yak Gotti that just got out, he was not guilty all the way to ground. So everybody pretty much got free. So it was basically a waste of time for the past 3 years in taxpayer money. Here, no, there. Vote, nigga. But on the west side of the country, Big U has had RICO allegations. He's now locked up in a big indictment with several people, and it's just so interesting to see these. They're throwing this RICO shit around because Diddy has a RICO case too. He's the only person on the RICO. Well, how are you going to have a racketeering charge and you're the only person on it? Like, if you're going to have a running criminal enterprise, don't you got to have employees? And it's the same situation with this guy, Big U. Now, I will say this, and y'all may not be familiar with him, but I will say this about the Big U situation. Bro, y'all niggas got to stop going on these podcasts ratting on yourselves.
They do.
Facts.
They do that a lot.
I mean, y'all niggas, bro, like, clout is the most toxic, most addictive drug. Like, these niggas go on podcasts and act like police don't got YouTube, nigga. The fuck? And be ratting on themselves. Like, literally, the nigga Keefy D goddamn was basically saying, I killed Tupac for the last 7 years.
That ugly money.
And so now you got Big U and goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you could feel what you want to feel, but I can't sit there and say that he didn't bring some of that shit on himself, because you on the podcast goddamn straddling the line.
That ugly money.
Every goddamn other week we got to interview you talking about some hot criminal shit.
That ugly money.
The police got YouTube, nigga.
That ugly money.
Fuck you think I started talking to hoes for? I ain't feel like incriminating, nigga.
That ugly.
So at some point in time, nigga got to take accountability. If you going on these podcasts talking about criminal shit and hot shit and gang shit and shit that they can tie your ass up into or whatever, eventually, brother, they gonna come for your ass, bro.
That ugly money.
So I don't wish no black man, jail time. I don't wish no black man to be in jail. But Big U, on a certain extent, brother, you kind of brought that shit on yourself because you've been popping on these motherfucking platforms for the past decade, and then goddamn, basically build a whole brand off of goddamn the shit that you talking about on these shows, and that's what actually is leading to your demise. So I pray that you can beat it, brother. But if you were to get out and if you were to beat this case, shut the fuck up.
That ugly money.
Don't ever go back on a podcast again.
That ugly money.
No jumper, don't go on there.
That ugly money.
Real life street star, shouts out my niggas, don't go on there. Nigga, don't even come over here. You owe me an interview, don't come.
That ugly money.
Don't come to none of the podcasts.
That ugly money.
Are we done? And that's the episode.
That ugly money.
Y'all be safe. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It's been the Ugly Money Podcast with Miss Yellow Mommy. Tell them where to follow you at.
_YELLA 3355. That's _Yellow 3355 on Instagram.
And Miss Shay Nitty. Tell them where to follow you at.
At No Slack Off and Shay Nitty Live TV.
That ugly money.
Remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payout. This has been the Ugly Money Podcast. And cut.